How can you convince your wife that you are not cheating? Let me start by saying this as clearly as I can. I am not cheating on my wife. I've never cheated on her, and I never would. I'm 32, she's 30, and we've been together for 5 years, dating for 3, married for 2. Up until about 9 months ago, I would have described our relationship as nearly perfect. We had fun together, rarely fought, enjoyed an active sex life, and balanced shared hobbies with time for ourselves. I honestly thought I hit the jackpot with her. But things shifted about 6 months ago when I started a new job. I work in a very specialized role as a kind of case manager, and while I love what I do, the structure of the job has created problems between us. Here's the context. Before we met, my wife was engaged to someone else, but she discovered he was cheating on her and that broke her. She has lingering trauma around infidelity, and even though she knows I'm not him, that wound still bleeds into our relationship sometimes. My job requires me to meet clients regularly, but since most of them are in school or working during the day, meetings often happen in the evenings at their homes, schools, jobs, or even public spots like Starbucks. Because I live in the same city as my clients while my actual office is a city over, I usually just skip going into the office on those days. I'll work from home in the afternoon, take some morning downtime, and then meet clients in the evening. And here's the kicker. Confidentiality is a huge part of my job. I can't disclose details about who my clients are or what we talk about. I also have a separate work phone that, by policy, must stay locked with a passcode. From my wife's perspective, all of this mirrors the exact behavior her ex used to cheat on her: unusual schedules, secret meetups, a locked phone. She's convinced if I had nothing to hide, I'd just hand her my work phone, even though I've explained over and over that I could literally get fired. I admit at this point it's also a matter of principle. It feels unfair that my integrity is questioned when I've done nothing to deserve it. I tried to compromise. I turned on location sharing so she could feel reassured, but I warned her I'd have to disable it during client visits because otherwise I'd be giving her people's home addresses. That turned into another fight, with her saying me disabling it was proof I wasn't where I said I was. The breaking point came a few days ago. I was working from home. She came back from her job and told me she had proof I was lying about my location. Her proof? A screenshot showing my phone's GPS about 50 feet off, placing me in the apartment building next to ours. I explained it was just a GPS inaccuracy, but she's convinced that means I have a mistress next door. I know this is rooted in her trauma from her past, but it's exhausting. I'm at my wit's end. I don't want to quit the job I love, but I also don't want my marriage to implode over paranoia. Couples therapy seems like the obvious next step, but the earliest availability we found is weeks away. I'm trying to stay patient and compassionate, but I'm frustrated. I feel like I'm being punished for someone else's betrayal, and nothing I say or do is enough to prove my loyalty. I just want her to trust me and for us to go back to what we had before this. But right now, I honestly don't know how to reassure her anymore.